Hello, everybody. So we are just jumping on. I'm just jumping on just to maybe chat. People ask about what a shaman is, or think that a shaman has to come from a certain place. Because my name is Aaron Fowler. My title, my business is Psychic Shaman. So that's what I felt like for me would have been the best way to describe it or describe my work. Because in an essence, I guess it's basically mystic psychology, helping others through connecting with spirit, connecting with the divine to help others see what they already have within them, help others see the power they have, even when they're feeling at their lowest. Uh, and a lot of people feel this way. The work I've done over the last 23 years, I guess, or close to, excuse me, has been that, exactly that. And it's weird how I just kind of stumbled into it. Um, but then I learned, as I look back, I mean, I've always been kind of somebody that's done that. That's been able to see the good in somebody or the best attributes and really focus on those instead of focusing on their mistakes or their shortcomings, their weaknesses. And a lot of that through the years that I've done this has basically been that. That's what the messages are. They are about empowering, um, warning. A lot of the times it's not really warning, it's just, hey, this is the way you want to go. If you want what you're looking for, this is what you're looking for. This is the way you want to go. And if they follow that, if they move toward in that direction, those things come to fruition. Now, in a lot of ways, I mean, it's really spirit just telling you, you can manifest this, you can do it. And as you manifest it, yes, we're going to help you. When I say we, I mean the all, I mean everything. Hello, Teresa. Just found out, just got a good. Hello, how are you? It's time to shave. I'm starting to look older than I am. And I'm old, but I'm not that old. So I'm kind of experimenting, going here live on YouTube, seeing how many people show up. YouTube is one that I don't really focus on a lot, and I probably should. But however, mystic psychology. Thank you all. Music in a minute. I'm live right now. Teresa, you remember this? We're still using it. Teresa gave us this to use, and trust me, it's
come in handy.
It's come in handy, yes, and we're still using it. So, yeah, thank you. Gratitude to you.
Yes. And
Much
to everyone
gratitude.
and
Yes.
anyone that believes in our mission and is helping us to reach those goals. My goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You want to show yourself?
I mean, I kind of look gross.
Gross. Don't look gross, that's for sure. We've got two people watching now.
Well, hello.
It's probably Kathy. We'll see.
I mean, most likely.
Most likely Kathy.
But thank you, Kathy.
Fans. I don't like to call you fans because fans is like fanatic. That's not what we do.
I know. I mean, it's called fans. We tend to jump to that.
We don't want the fanatics.
But like, no.
No, we don't want people
Please,
that are out of their mind and just follow everything that I say,
right?
Because I don't
like,
always
take
say the
what
right
we
thing
say
either.
and then go look into other things that resonate with you and see how much of that resonates with you as a whole. And then be appreciative that yes, we seem to speak your language without I don't know, whatever.
I should share this on my page, huh?
Yes, baby.
On Facebook. Mm-hmm. Let me figure out how to do that.
I always share the YouTube stuff on the Facebooks. There's at least many.
Oh, it's not going to show me my business page. Oh, wait. First time it was paused. I got 3 people on
Internet,
right now.
baby?
Am I on the internet?
If you're on the internet, you may
Yes,
come
I'm on the
into
internet.
some disruptions with just the way the signals work.
We've got 2 people. We get like 1 person coming in and going out. What's that? Okay, anyway, so what we were talking about, I don't know what Teresa was saying, but she said she had to go.
I can show up if
Oh no, I'm
it's
crazy.
not
I
morning.
gotta go.
Yes. I need
Just, it's all right. You don't have to stick around.
No.
Thanks for showing up, though.
Yes. You got the notification. We appreciate that validation. We now know at least some of these are coming out.
Let's figure this out so you can be singing here.
You don't need to sing.
Then that totally takes me. Okay. It's,
You know, you can hear that I'm here. You all know I'm kind of that background person. I don't have to be seen, baby.
oh my hell.
It's good. It's okay. And I'll just sneak in every
Well, we
now
got
and
2
again.
likes. We got 2 people in here. It sucks that I can't see the comments. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm pretty newbie to.
Yes, we have not worked YouTube as much as we probably should.
Oh, you just push that button right now. Whoops, I'm in the camera here. All messages are visible. There we go. I got it.
Oh shit, girl. Come
What? Who's
on
that?
now. She says, no, I'm here. You said you didn't want the crazy ones.
Oh,
Ha
I
ha
mean,
ha ha.
crazy. The fanatics. Oh, she was okay. I get you. Yeah. Sorry, I'm slow. I told you I'm not perfect. I'm not a
We are
saint.
human.
I'm pretty cool at what I do. I do some pretty cool shit, but
He has been
I'm
very
not.
honed for a long time and very skilled at what he does. That
But
does not mean he's not human.
yeah,
He doesn't deal with
definitely
other
human, that's for
areas
sure.
of like
I
balancing
make my
that
own
has
damn
to happen.
mistakes, just like we
Right.
all do. I think denying that we make mistakes and denying that we have issues
Right.
is denying you're actually alive.
And human. And can prophecy.
This doesn't work
Even
anymore.
better.
It's
it does.
garbage.
You just have to light it a whole bunch of times and I don't know where
You
to keep
don't,
them
well,
with.
that doesn't work anymore. Where's the pink lighter?
Oh, that's what I was just saying.
It's right here. Nope. One person, I guess Sunday night, everybody's going back to work. They gotta go to bed early.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You fucked it up, baby. Anyway.
So how's everybody doing out there?
Live Q&A. Yes. Bug
Are you
bites. I
reading?
tell you what.
Are you reading the?
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
Why am I reading comments?
No, you read the title out loud.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Too many bug bites. That's the name of
You
the
said
title.
live Q&A.
Oh, well, because I'm trying
Because
to
you haven't seen it, and I just
express to everyone,
I did.
hey, Q&A. Like,
Yeah, it is a Q&A. I
questions
mean, we can talk
and
in here.
answers. Like,
It's just for
we're
fun.
willing to say anything. Like,
Not
but
anything, but we're willing to say
answer anything.
questions and
Right?
answers.
Like, I mean,
Q&A.
it's an interactive live.
Maybe I'll have a question for the audience. Who
Right.
knows? I think I marked it as psychic development and I don't know, intuition. That's what I hashtag. So look, we've got 2 people in here, so that hashtag obviously doesn't work very well. But we've got 2 people. That matters.
Yes. And thank you, Teresa. I appreciate you.
Yes, thank
and
you,
me.
Teresa. Oh, why am I not seeing the chat? No, see, I keep blocking. Yeah, that should work. Oh, because there's nobody chatting.
It's Teresa and I right now.
I guess it is. Teresa, what are you doing? Oh, another one in here. They keep ducking in and ducking out. What are you guys, what is it you're seeing that's pushing you away from here?
And
Psychic Q&A. This is intuitive.
yes,
This is school is in session.
right, no.
But I can
And
show you how I do things.
and
How I
many other
connect to
things
things.
are also
If you
happening.
have a question.
We're also, like, if you notice where we're living, okay, we're RVing it. We're doing like a little suburban van life type thing. If you have suggestions on how to keep cool, how to keep this, how to organize better, whatever, other than asking if we're homeless, because no, we're not homeless. If you have suggestions on how to make certain lifestyles easier or better or whatever, hey, we're open to all suggestions.
The true journey doesn't require a home anyway.
That's right.
I mean, it does, but that's the journey we are taking.
Well, it's your foundation.
Is a home.
And your foundation.
Not renting. I mean, we can rent, of course. We can afford to rent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
we're renting
it'd be
right
very,
now, in a sense.
we don't make, I shouldn't say it that way. We have very humble means.
Yes.
But we make it work.
Yes.
And it is from the people that do get readings and want, weddings and want to be married or need that
It is
counsel.
from our services. It is what we
I'm going
offer.
to retitle this to mystic psychology, because that's what I do. That's what you do. I heard that in the Kabbalion the other day. Or
Okay, so
yesterday.
Teresa, I want to say this to you right
Why
now.
is this not working?
With why things are hurting, why something is hurting every day. So you may feel like you've conquered this area, but this area is hurting. And I know, because I tend to push a lot of things away too, and I want to ignore or like sublet or like whatever certain things. Even though I don't fall into and give total credence to certain diagnoses I've had, I understand them for what they are and what they mean. What can happen within my physical body. Subluxation is something that not a lot of people hear, right? So this is a diagnosis I finally got from someone studying just my back and what actually happens to the nerves when my back is out of alignment.
Long story short,
it is understanding that you have to, when you are healing yourself, it is more than just certain aspects of something, right? It's understanding what made this thing hurt in the first place. Now, maybe you took a fall, and so you're accrediting the origination to that fall. But ultimately, the reason it's lingering, yes, is because you brought to light something in this area that hurt. And even though you feel like you've done everything you need to heal it, it's still affecting you because there's some sort of emotional...
Norma's got a rotator cuff problem right now too.
Yes.
In her right
shoulders
rotator cuff.
Are like so.
Yeah.
I'm actually a little bit frightened because I don't like to do the doctor thing, and I whatever. But I'm trying to figure out how to build up that muscle a little bit better to where I'm not like bone against bone snapping and having issues all the time like that.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying is understanding, okay, when you do go to your medical doctor and they give you a diagnosis, that's great. That gives you a launching off point. Okay, so now I understand that most of the things that are bothering me right now can fall into a box, right? So let me take these boxes and let me see what actually suits me now. What within I've been told that resonates with me, this diagnosis fits, I see how I would have that. But I don't want to give credence to it, right? Like, I'm just trying to understand what's actually going on within the physical body. Because we have the power to change that, right? And through manipulation, other people are trying to control it for us. Understanding that if I have so many things that are affecting me right now, but it lands in this box, but it also lands in this box.
You have
You
have singing bowls, right?
Yes.
Teresa?
Find the
right vibration. I know you have a few singing bowls.
The drums.
Or even the tinging. You need that vibration on
yes.
those affected areas. Just do it tonight and then talk to me tomorrow in the Metaphysical Mystics chat.
And just understand, you got to get past... You can understand that in your life, this thing happened, and that's when it started hurting for me, right? But understand that with that trauma, another trauma may have been awakened. so you feel like, well, I healed it, I fixed it, why is it still affecting me? Well, there's still some sort of an emotional attachment, or it could even be just a psychological attachment. Maybe you don't have the feeling anymore, you're just constantly thinking about that moment so much that whatever, however it is, there's still an attachment to a trauma that when you start to allow things to fester within you, this is where it's going to start, or that's where it's going to move to, or that's where it's going to transmigrate, right? It's going to go to those places you're not thinking about anymore because you haven't healed it yet.
Right.
You haven't taken the time to feel it, and so therefore it's just going to move on.
You're welcome, Teresa. She said thank you.
You're very welcome. Sorry, I do talk too much. I'm going to shut up now.
You don't have to shut up. Keep it up. We got dead air going. So.
Well, I'm just saying, as you heal, you have to understand these different levels and these different aspects. And totally understanding how you work as a human helps in that way of understanding that we create our feelings through, we understand everything. There's a whole bunch of shit happening out here in my periphery that I have no clue of right now in my consciousness. But my brain is so powerful, it's picking it all up. All of it.
Yep.
It's all here. However, the biological way or whatever, however I've been set up throughout this lifetime is going to affect what I choose to box or make prevalent. And unfortunately, in my life, I've dealt with enough traumas that trauma seems to be where I dwell, right? It has to be really extreme for me to box it and remember it and put it into that place that I can remember. However, understanding how that works and then knowing it's all there and finding that balance in your breath, in your activity, in your movement, understanding, okay, maybe all I feel right now is all this heavy, dark, just bullshit shit. Well, because I'm working in extremes, apparently. My brain likes to work this way or that way. How do I find the balance in this? And finding that balance, right? Really understanding what you need as a human being, what your physiology needs to function at optimal prime, what you need mentally to, I know,
what's his name? Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. I know. But bringing yourself to that place where you are functioning at your highest height, where you feel totally connected to the divine, but you are fully conscious and aware of what you are doing. That is the balance that we fight with every day, right? Truly being balanced beings. Knowing that maybe everything isn't right here at my recollection at this moment, but it's all there. And if I need it, and I truly need to connect to that, to heal it, to understand it, to whatever it is, I can do that. Breath work, I think, for a lot of people, is probably the biggest key. Understanding how we breathe, how we move, how we function.
Can you hold that for a second?
We've been programmed to a place where we feel like we have to understand how our livelihood works, right?
Turn that back.
Oh, because you closed this off, baby.
Oh,
You took away its power.
It should turn it back on, see if it works.
Okay.
It's asleep on, but it should still power the light.
We'll see here in just a moment.
On your side.
Shoot.
Nope. Okay, no power for that. Okay, I was trying to set up the stand, but all right. Get ready
Sorry,
to turn
everybody.
it back on. I don't know. I was trying to do something. There
Ta-da!
Whoa,
Told
that's
you.
bright.
Yep. But if you take off the power source, baby,
So
this is what's going to help us to understand our solar and our batteries and everything else. If you take away the source.
all right. That's not working. See, now we don't have a stand, so.
It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, it does matter. It does matter. We do want to give you guys quality videos, but
This is live. Okay, why am I not seeing all the messages here? I'm just going to mess around with these buttons so I can see what's going on. It's kind of a test. It's only a test. Ooh, there we go.
Twin flames.
Ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
here's my take on twin flames. Aaron can answer after me or whatever. However, I feel like this was an ideology brought on fairly recently, within the last 50 years, right? From people that understood the soul's connection. However, they were people that lost themselves to life. They allowed life to happen. And once life happened and they finally met their soulmate or their person, they went, oh my gosh, this is what it's all about, right? And so they created this title of Twin Flames. Because many of us live very, very, very similar lives. No matter how different, no matter how drastically different, our feelings, our the way we express or take in certain things is huge, right? Like, for you, maybe not being recognized on your birthday was as big as someone to feel that kind of pain. It took them experiencing a loss or whatever, right? The level of pain matters not to what the experience is. We can experience some serious traumas with very petty, very minuscule things and not understand why. Because we've not compiled on every lifetime, I don't understand the level of trauma that this thing brings on, and it took this tiny little thing to bring on this huge ass trauma, right? Twin flames is one of those things that I feel like is just another little roadblock for people. I feel like it was two people that found their person.
Sorry, I'm messing with the...
That found some beautiful, beautiful ways to work through life. They understood a lot of very spiritual things and aspects and things. And too many people quite literally took their twin flame thing as it has to be one person. That's what I have to meet my twin. So as beautiful as it is, as a beautiful constant, I understand it. Aaron and I both had our children.
Am I really getting a call right now?
Both, you might have to deal with that on your device. We've now come to a phase in our life, though we're not living our lives, we're understanding we lived very similar lives, and we can finally experience it together. Okay, so as far as twin flames go, I would go ahead with Aaron and I as twin flames. But if you look at our astrological signs, you look at all these other little aspects, we're supposed to be like frenemies or whatever, right? So,
sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. My bad. I got happy fingers. That's what I call them when I touch the wrong things. Anyway, understanding what they were trying to explain to you is that sometimes you can live a whole lifetime before you finally find that bliss, right? Before you finally understand that full connection, where you are actually growing with somebody that you want to grow with, that you... Twin flames is a hard one. But unfortunately, I feel like twin flames label for people to get lost in. I feel like there were some people that came into their spirituality after life, like Aaron and I. We pretty much, we did kind of raise our kids together a little bit, but for the most part, we'd already lived our lives. We'd done our things. It was about building our lives, right? And we did it very similar, but very different. We connect on that kind of very familiar way. However, because I would maybe consider him a twin, does not necessarily mean that I have to be with him, or we have to do it this way. We have to experience it like this.
I gotta step away for a second. Should we end? We should just end the video now. come up. I got to talk to somebody. So we will let you go for now, but we'll
Yes.
see you tomorrow.
Much love, everybody.
Much love. I don't know how to, oh, there we go.